Good morning, YouTube. For those of you that are new here, my name is Dawn, aka Resting Witch Face, also the happiest carnivore. I want to give a quick recap to explain how I started and where I've come and where I am now. About a year ago, I was severely depressed. I had recently lost my sister, who I was a caregiver for several years. She was both mentally and physically challenged, and she had dementia. She passed away, and 2 days later, my only daughter and her daughter moved out of the house and moved about 12, 13 hours away. They went up to Northern California, and I had an empty nest. It was not a good time for me to have an empty nest. Like I said, I was severely depressed, 100 pounds overweight, very sick. I was having problems with low iron. I was anemic. I had gone in and my hemoglobin was 6.2. It's supposed to be 12. Anything under 9, 9.5 was concerning. I guess 7 is leukemic. Hello, Jazz. But I was 6.2. So I required blood transfusions. They wanted to hospitalize me, but I couldn't. So I was trying to heal myself. But anyway, here I am, with an empty nest, not knowing what to do with myself. I was used to taking care of somebody, and I was lost. I was totally lost, and I was scared because I'm in my 60s and I couldn't see any other path except the road to dying at this point. Nothing was going to happen for me. If I didn't make some changes, that's what was going to happen. And I was the only one that could do that. So I had to pull myself up by the bootstraps and figure out something. So I started researching supplements. I thought, okay, I'll find some magic pill that will help me, right? And there's a lot of crazy supplements out there, and I fell for a few of them. One of them was like a tar that you use. It was supposed to be magic. It was just going to be life-changing. It did absolutely nothing except drain my wallet. So I did that. I started drinking more water because years ago I had read this book. It said, "You're not sick, you're thirsty." And it was helpful because a lot of us are dehydrated and we don't even realize it. So that helped somewhat. So I started drinking more water. I was taking supplements. Trying to eat better, but I really didn't know what healthy eating was back then. I was eating like protein bars and protein shakes, and it was crap, but it was still a little bit better than what I had been eating. So I did notice a little bit of a difference at this point, not a lot. I brought my hemoglobin count up to a 9, and that was because I was on iron therapy. So that helped made me feel a little better, but I still wasn't doing great. Eventually, I decided, Jazz, my cat, he gets in my videos a lot. Anyway, I decided that I needed to get out of the house. I needed to have a purpose. I needed, a reason to get up every morning. So I ended up getting a job outside the home. I work with autistic adults doing crafting therapy. I love my job. And fortunately, it was something that I could do. It wasn't too strenuous because I still wasn't feeling that great at this point. But I decided to, what I call, embark on my healthy lifestyle journey. And I was going to document it on YouTube in hopes of keeping myself accountable and hopefully meeting other people that were in the same position, maybe make some friends. And I did that. And for the first couple of months, you'll see that I tried various things, and just making some changes did help. I lost like 15 pounds over the 3-month period. I tried to be really upbeat in the videos, but I wasn't really feeling that great. But I was trying to put on a brave face and act like, yeah, this is really great, but it really wasn't. And finally, one of my clients' mothers told me about the carnivore diet. And she's my age, and she looks youthful and vital, and she's thin and fit. And I thought, well, obviously it's working for her, and whatever I've been doing really isn't working that wonderful. So what the heck? Even though I had my, I was concerned because I'd always heard red meat was the cause of heart problems and gout. But at this point, I thought, well, I'm going to die anyway if I don't make some changes. So what the heck? And I wasn't a big fan of red meat either. So that was kind of a bummer. But anyway, I did it. And almost immediately, I noticed changes within the first couple of days. I just started healing. A big part of that was, and I say this in a lot of my videos, was because you give up all the processed foods, the carbs, the sugars. You just eat beef, butter, and eggs. At the beginning, I didn't eat just beef, butter, and eggs. I was more of a ketovore. I was still having a little bit of avocado, maybe some Brussels sprouts, some nuts, those type of things. But I eased into the carnivore diet. But it was still way healthier than what I had been doing prior. So yeah, I started noticing a difference. Every day it seemed like something new. I started sleeping better, which in turn gave me more energy because I would wake up feeling refreshed instead of dead tired. Red meat has more iron in it. So I was still on iron therapy at the beginning of this, but I was also eating, foods with irons in it, not just iron fortified cereals, which is what they had me doing prior to that. That's all in another video. But anyway, so I'm starting to feel better. I'm having more energy. I stopped snoring. My grandkids told me that. I lost the digestive issues, no more gas and bloating and heartburn and even flatulence, because yeah, that's all part of all that. And it seemed like every day something better. But the best things were the inflammation. I lost the all over inflammation, the aches and pains and all my joints that I just attributed to being old. I thought, okay, this is just how it is. I'm just going to hurt forever. And I'm just going to have to pop Tylenol every morning because my joints always ached when I woke up. And I had a serious knee injury that caused me to walk with a cane or a hiking stick. And I thought I was going to need surgery for it eventually, but it went away. Like it never happened. I keep waiting for that pain to come back and it never has. That blew my mind. So now I'm free from pain. I have energy. I'm healing from various ailments. My skin condition cleared up. Mental clarity. I had been walking around with brain fog the majority of my life. And that you can see that's happening with most people. It's because of the foods that we eat, the toxins in the food. We just feel terrible. Well, that lifted. So now I'm seeing clearly and feeling good. And that improved my moods. I was happy. And then the weight started coming off. It didn't come off right away. It's a slower process with the carnivore diet because your body needs to heal first. And once it heals, then the excess weight comes off because that's part of your healing too. So now the weight's coming off and I'm noticing a huge difference. Every time you lose a little bit of weight, you're lighter, you have more energy. At this point, I'm down 50 pounds from my original 100 pounds. And I still have 50 to go, but it's happening thanks to carnivore. Anyway, so now I'm off the couch, out of the house. I'm working. I'm feeling good. I have energy. I'm losing weight. I created my YouTube channel and it started taking off. At first, it was just friends and family and anybody I could convince to watch me. But after a while, more and more people tuned in because of the carnivore thing. And I started making friends in the carnivore community. And that's been amazing. They've been so supportive. I've made friends with people halfway across the globe, people whose paths I would have never crossed if it wasn't for YouTube and the carnivore diet. I have one gentleman, George. He's become such a good friend. He's helped me tremendously with both my channel and the carnivore diet. I just am so grateful to him. But anyway, so yeah, I started a YouTube channel and I just, after 60, I did this. And I don't know, I think I have over 700 subscribers. I'm about ready to be monetized. I looked at it today and I almost have all my hours and that blows me away. So I just feel like my life has changed so much. I can't even tell you. I am not the same person I was just a year ago. I was sick, fat, in bed, lonely, and, useless. I had nothing to do. And now I feel productive. I feel like I'm helping people not only, with my job, but with my YouTube channel, I've had people, ask me about the carnivore diet, and I've been able to help them, even friends in real life that see me and see how much better I'm doing. And I just feel like I have a purpose now. And I'm 63 and life is just getting better. And soon I'm going to be going on vacation. I've already gone on several vacations, including a 4-day music festival with my son and his family. And that was a lot of fun. That would have never happened, not a year ago, not even a couple years ago. So yeah, my life is just continuing to get better. If you are considering doing this, creating a YouTube channel, I highly suggest it, because you never know who you're going to meet or who you're going to help. And even if you're just documenting it for yourself and for your family, I like to look back on some of my older videos. I cringe at most of them, but it helps me to know where I was at that time, because I forget. I am 63. But anyway, yeah, if this is something you think you might be interested in, I hope you'll consider subscribing. I talk about a lot of different things, but mainly health. This is my healthy lifestyle journey. That's what this is all about. But next year, my husband and I are looking at retiring, and we want to get a van and travel, that whole bit. We want to record it. So who knows how that's going to go. That's going to be interesting. And yeah, I'm going to be taking more vacations after being housebound for years, not leaving. I didn't even go shopping. Shopped on Amazon. I had DoorDash. I had my groceries delivered with Instacart. I didn't leave the house unless I absolutely had to. And then I dreaded it. It was the worst thing ever. I thought I was always going to be like that. I thought, now that they've made it possible for us to not have to leave the house, why should I? I'm just going to stay home in the comfort of my own home and just become part of the couch. I was fine with that. Well, I wasn't really fine. Physically, I was fine because I just thought it was just too hard to go out. But now that I'm feeling better, I go out. Every day I leave the house. I go walking 5 days a week now. And I do my hair and makeup again. Oh my God, I was such a troll I didn't care. I did not care. And now I care again. I care about myself and being there for my family and my loved ones. And I regret not being the best me that I could have been all those years. I enjoy being there for my family. I want to do more things with my grandkids, and I am, and I will continue. So anyway, I do have to go to work, but I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel. It's growing, and the more people that subscribe, the more people that I can talk to about this, because there's a lot of people out there that were like me in the same position, and they need a little help, and they need somebody to inspire them, and I hope I can do that. So anyway, you guys have a great day, and me and Jazz, you'll see my cat in a lot of my videos if you watch. We will see you guys in the next video. Take care, guys. Have a great day.